Warning, the following contains Nexomon Extinction spoilers. Nexomon Extinction is a moist trash heap. That's right, I said it. I'm sure this opinion will resonate well with people. I just experienced all 30 hours of this triumphant game, and I can say with certainty that most people are clicking on this purely out of curiosity of the disparity between the critical and user scores. At least I assume that's why you're here. That or the title, Moist Trash Heap, is super arousing. So, allow me to explain the heap and why it's so trashy and moist. Nexomon Extinction set itself up as a competitor to Pokémon with over 380 Nexomon, an epic story, and a suite of new game mechanics to thrill you away from the drab, overly predictable nature that has become the Pokémon franchise. Sounds good on the surface, so let's dive straight into the story. God help us. It starts out with you in an orphanage. Parenting has never been big in the Pokemon games, so why even try here? And you immediately get attacked by a dragon. Time to die. Oh! Only to learn that that's not supposed to happen. Shocking, because they're only supposed to hunt things called Tyrants, which is this game's version of a big bad legendary.
Is that a giant ice tick?
You're then given some kind of mysterious thing by your You're given some kind of mysterious thing that your creepy mentor slash caregiver calls a tyrant relic, which apparently belonged to your dead parents. A relic that supposedly belonged to a, quote, good tyrant, and with it you can bring forth a, quote, good tyrant that can end the war that sent this world you live in into such chaos. Did you feel that? The sudden unnatural hitch?
Feel that? Feel what, Mr. Lee? The way the shit clings to the air, Randy?
Shit clings to the air?
It's already started, my dear good friend.
What started, Mr. Lee?
The shit blizzard.
Yeah, they forgot to establish the war part, aka the whole crux of the story. During my whole 30 hours of playing this game, they continually mention how there's a war between the tyrants and the other tyrants. This war never actually shows itself. Ever. They constantly talk about it, though, over and over and over.
Daddy, as we speak, the Nexomon of our world are waging a war amongst themselves. They are trying to replace the previous king of monsters, Omnicron, a powerful creature that was slain millennia ago.
My God, they love to talk about it, but instead of actually showing it like, you know, how you would in a story or in a video game or in any sort of storytelling medium, they just mention it offhand. Like they sort of forgot about it until 2 seconds before publishing it.
They haven't spent 1 second, not 1 second, establishing this idea. They spent hours talking about this idea. Hours and hours and hours talking about this fucking idea that there's this war. They spent so much time trying to establish this concept. Hey, yo, there's a war going on. But they haven't tried to actually present it. Video games, believe it or not, are a visual medium. I hate to tell you this, game, but you gotta show it. You could sit here and tell me that there's a war going on, but unless you show it to me, I'm not gonna believe it. You can show me as many bones as you want, but that doesn't mean anything. It would literally take you no time at all. You could have opened the game with a cinematic of two tyrants fighting and destroying a town in the process, like two kaijus. You would have completely sold the concept. That's all you would have had to have done.
Almost as if this was some kind of poorly made, horribly rushed ripoff to try and steal sales from something larger. The writing in this game is a disaster on so many levels that I can't spend too much time talking about it because I'd be here for hours. Almost the length of my full playthrough, to be exact.
Unfortunately, the birth of Vados was unforeseen. There's no telling what awaits in our future anymore. Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Clairvoyance doesn't work like that. If you have clairvoyance, you can see all. That's kind of how that works. Nothing is unforeseen if you have clairvoyance. That's kind of how that nonsense works. I hate to be nitpicky in something this slapdash and garbled, but clairvoyance doesn't work that way. I'm known of... what? I'm known of Dina's backup plan. I've ignored a lot of the spelling errors just because I'm not, I also struggle with spelling errors and grammatical shit, my own stuff. Like when I type really quickly, and spelling shit and grammatical shit tends to slip by me. But when all of your stuff is broken up like this into really short, small stuff like this, into short sentences, you gotta catch it. And you need to catch it. You have to catch it if it's in short, small sentences. If it's in small sentences, please, for the love of God, catch it. Because holy shit, like I said, I'm gonna keep skipping over. Like if I spot, I've only like said it because there's been a lot of it in this game that I've just glossed over. I am confused as heck. I apostrophe M. I'm confused as heck. You don't look too well, dude. As one of Emil's henchmen, I thought you'd be well off. Like a fancy coffee maker. The fuck does that even mean? Daddy, from one king to another, I'm a queen, I demand you release all the souls that you have stolen from me. I haven't stolen anything yet, you asshole. This is the first place I've been to, you dipshit. You have to write multiple lines of dialogue in case this is the first place I go to. Otherwise, this line sticks out. Whoops. Ziegler is a very dangerous being, but not our problem for the time being. Yeah, death itself clearly isn't a problem.
You can go watch that if you want all the extra details about how poorly written this story is, including the racism you'll encounter in this thing.
Letarians will bully both of us for sure. I doubt they'll bully me. I'm Daddy. How about we train a bit together? Gotta get ready to face those thugs. Hey, not effing cool, man. Let's hire some Letarian thugs to attack this. Oh, my sweet God.
Stop using the word thugs, you idiot!
You know, all of these characters are, like, meant to be, air quotes, brownish, but none of them are drawn brown, right? Actually, I'm not even gonna get on the whole weird racism thing of like, yeah, all of our cops are just white people, and the weird, we're gonna go into the weird desert where it's all people that are tan, not brown, but tan. Yeah, don't fuck do that. Just, you can do better. Do better. Oh my God. Fuck off with this, really. For those of you that don't know, that is a gibbet, or a man trap. And its last recorded use was in 1921 in... Oh. Well, this game won't be that obvious, will it? This, by itself, should tell you exactly what the creators thought of the like the art direction for this area. I'm not even gonna comment on. Y'all can make your own. You can draw your own conclusions, man. Yeah, draw your own conclusions, dog. Last time I checked, you were just outlaws. We pay you to keep our prisoners, and now we're paying you to let them out. Don't think too hard. This is not how you portray a relationship, but sure. I suppose you really aren't one of those thieves. Hey, don't look at me like that. These mountains reek of bandits. Somebody has to deal with them. Good God. It's like people in the country talking about the city. The city, it just reeks of thugs. Shut the hell up, you fucking idiot. People of color live there. Oh no. They don't put mayonnaise on everything they eat. How can they survive? Okay, game. Okay. Oh my God. Is this the part where I put, like, some ethnic music under this guy? I am Jin, the master tactician. Jin? Really? Getting your areas of the East mixed up. What the fuck is going on, man? This art direction is lazy as fuck. This hidden village. This sacred heaven. This ancient home.
Make Peter Pan keep big chief. You now, little flying eagle.
Lord Dakala waiting. Lord Dakala waiting for you. Huh. I suppose this Dakala guy is the tyrant who summoned us. These people don't seem to be affiliated with the guild. You don't say. What the fuck gave it away? You don't look like a Letarian. You have white skin. Guild? Non-guild. I wonder if anybody can spot a difference.
Uncomfortable yet? Good. Let's move on to something else that sucks, the monster design.
No! Claudie! Why is it wearing a big fluffy bath towel? I'm out of here, man. It's got a big bath towel on. I just interrupted its shower time. God, I don't like the the pubic hair swirl in the front. That's just not nice. This is what the shower rat turns into? Why, game? Why do you hate your monsters so much? What the fuck? You've just grabbed a bunch of shapes and thrown eyes on it. This game is just full of furry bait, isn't it? This thing's wearing a thong. God, I fucking hate this game sometimes, man. Jesus. Why does it look like it has afterbirth coming out of the back end of it? Fuck off, Nexomon! Why are you like this? Oh my god, look at this thing in its big, dumb, ugly diaper that's totally full. I said that one thing was a Charmander ripoff, but I think this might be the Charmander ripoff.
Not enough to convince you? How about we talk about the final fight? In most Monster Fighters or JRPGs in general, you'll spend the whole game gearing up for the final fight with the big bad, meticulously building the team with various types to cover all your bases, teaching your monsters various moves to make sure that they can handle themselves in any number of circumstances. All that kind of fun jazz, right? Want to guess how this game handles the final boss fight? It completely replaces your entire team with other monsters at the very last second. That's not even a joke.
Behold, Vados. This is the purest form of our kind. The Supreme Nexomon stands before you. Some sort of sad Arctic fox with a golden ring around it for some reason. Very well. What type am I? I'm psychic. Okay, great. God, B was more powerful than this thing. I want B back. Give me B back. God damn it. This thing looks even worse from the back. I'm gonna be honest with you. God, my dog form looks fucking dumb. Just die. God, so sick of looking at you. A whole 100 XP? Wow. Aren't we special? Hint, Solus, that's you, has been added to your party. Huh? Who did you replace? You got rid of Eugene?
God, this game is bad. Not like the rest of the game is a struggle, though. Every monster, trainer, boss, whatever, you fight levels with you. So there's no real reason for you to ever level ever. All you need to do is make sure that everyone in your party is relatively close level-wise. Which brings us smoothly to the, quote, new game mechanics. Cores. You know how in Pokemon there's like an XP share and you could turn it on or off or use it with one Pokemon or none of them or all of them? Or in Pokemon Arceus's case, they just turned it on and scaled the game appropriately so that everything worked without a bunch of needless nonsense. This game had the brilliant idea to instead turn off the Pokemon part of the Pokemon game by making everything level with you, and instead introduce the core system, each monster having a needless 4 slots for cores, each core being possibly anything from an XP share, to a money booster, to an attack booster, to a defense booster, etc., etc., etc. And if that wasn't enough, each core has separate power levels, ranging from piddly to full on. And in order to equip them, you have to go into the menu, select a monster, unequip all of them, then go through and put them on one by one by one by one. And no, you can't use the mouse for this. It's all by controller. Oh, this part. Yes, micromanagement time. Cue the music. Everybody loves it. Everybody needs it. It's micromanagement o'clock. My God. This is like the thing you gotta do right off the bat. It's exactly what you want to do when you turn this game on. First thing is sit here and fiddle with cores. Oh my God. Nothing makes you want to play a game more than this, right? God. How do you get these cores? By mining, of course. Have you heard of the element shards? Rocks. And a big rock. And more rocks. Because that's all this game is rocks. Not Pokemon, but rocks.
Yes, I've heard of element shards.
Which is what this game really wants to be in the end, I think. They got rid of the actual Pokemon part of this game by having everything level with you so you can spend more time mining. Which brings me to the most moist and trashiest quality of this game.
That's literally just the dog from Sword and Shield, isn't it? It's the exact same color, like coordination bullshit. That's just the dog from Sword and Shield. When the fuck did Sword and Shield come out? Hang on. No, wait a minute. 2019. When the fuck did this game come out?
Nothing about this thing was polished. Absolutely nothing.
God, that shit's so fucking loud. It's like it's getting louder somehow. I don't fucking get it. You want to know why it sounds like it's getting louder? Here, let me show you. See this spike right here? This is the audio spike for the breaking of that stone. You can scroll back a little bit here, earlier on, to see that exact same audio spike. See how low it is? It stops right about there. There's enough space for the full hand to rest above it. Just right up there. There's enough room. You roll all the way back. Look at how much higher it is. For some reason, it just got so much louder in this one area. And I have no idea why. Look, there's another one right here. And it looks like it's getting gradually louder. Like, why is it getting louder as it goes forward? This is so weird. What a weird, dumb thing to have happen.
Wait, why did son of a bitch. That's not what I meant to do. No, that's not what I meant to press. Son of a bitch. These fucking menus suck. God damn it. Every time, it doesn't fucking just set the main monster, the one that's out in battle, to the top of the menu, like a normal game would. God damn, this fucking menu system blows, man. Right, we gotta go this way. Okay, story stuff time. Whoa, what the That's not... I was coming from the right... What? That's a big hole on the... I'm so confused. I was coming from the right, wasn't I? I'm so confused. So many things just happened there. Hold on. Hi, everyone. Wondering why that was so jittery? See us up here? See Daddy? That's Daddy. Everyone likes Daddy. Oh, no. Where'd Daddy go? Oh, no. There she is. There's Daddy. There's Emil. There's Coco. If we go back a frame, suddenly there's Daddy again. Go back a bunch of frames. See how we're running in from the right side here? There we go. We're running. Oh! Suddenly we're on the left. For some reason, apparently we have to be coming in from the left side, not the right. I don't know. This game's just so magical. But if you're wondering why that was so jittery, that's why. Because for some reason the game decided that we can't come in from the right. It has to be the left. And then it loaded this side of this part of the map for a few seconds, for just a few frames, but just enough frames to make you nauseous. Yeah, that's real fun, isn't it? All right, I'll leave you be.
Why is this art so effing choppy looking in these credits? Like, why is it so low res looking? Does it look weird because my glasses are off? No, it's just really, really low res looking. Why is the art so low res looking, man?
Just to give you an idea of how cheaply made this crap knockoff was, here is the screenshot that they used in the credits, and here is the screenshot that it took 3 seconds for me to grab from the actual game. 2 seconds of effort, guys. Seriously. Just go into the files and grab the fucking art for your fucking credits when you're giving credit to the people that made the actual fucking game. A little bit of effort goes a long fucking way. It's clear some company dashed this thing out to try and grift people from the buzz of Sword and Shield. The part that rubs me wrong, though, is the disgusting, insidious nature of the writing in this thing. Make your dashed rip-off if you want. I don't give a fuck. But when you add shit like this, corruption, you're the aberration here.
Says the talking cat.
Why would I say that?
Why the fuck would I say that? That's such an insulting thing to say.
You're not even an actual Nexomon, jerk.
And up until like a month ago, neither was I.
Who the fuck cares, Coco? Shut up.
Why are you speaking for me like I'm you? Like, shut the hell up, cat. You're such a garbage addition to this game. This is such a bad thing to add to this. By having this cat in here, you're like forcing your opinion onto the player, and it makes this so bad. Like, if you're gonna try to do a story this complex, do not foist upon the player this sort of one-sided, opinionated thing from a cat. This is clearly a more complex thought experiment.
At least you sure are trying to make it sound that way.
Do not foist upon them this one-sided, like, you're evil, gross, disgusting, not natural thing. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Like, fuck off with this weird, disgusting take of yours. This is so disgusting. Fuck off. This comes across like you're some sort of weird Tucker Carlson talking about the scary gaze kind of thing. Like, fuck off, dude.
Pete Buttigieg wants to talk about identity. He always wants to talk about identity. And the funny, ironic thing is, until just a few years ago, Buttigieg wouldn't even admit that he was gay. He hid that and then lied about it for reasons he has never been asked to explain. Why not? But whatever.
I don't know, Tucker. Why would a guy in the southern part of the United States of America who was also in the military want to stay in the fucking closet? You goddamn disingenuous jackass.
You realize that's what this sounds like, right? Writer or people making this game? That's exactly what this shit sounds like. I hope you realize that. That's exactly what this shit sounds like. It sounds fucking awful and bad.
That's when I have an issue with it. Fuck this game.